Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer, and today is day 82 on the Continental Divide Trail. Yeah, let's do this. So for today, heading into the town of Rawlings. We camped 5 miles from the center of town, so pretty short walk. Looking forward to breakfast, and yeah, gonna be spending the day in the town doing our resupply, getting everything for the next leg of the trail. Now, one of the townsfolk in encampment described Rawlings as the armpit of Wyoming. But for a thru hiker, you know, they got reasonably priced hotels, they've got food, they've got a supermarket where we can get food for the next leg. Yeah, so, and we don't have to get a hitch. Rawlings is right on the trail, so we can walk in. So for a thru hiker, it's got everything we need. It's gonna be great. It's a town day, it's a town day, that's right, it's a town day. Morning. So closing out day 82, yeah, wonderful day. We walked into town 5 miles, walked a little further so we could get to a breakfast place. Didn't eat at Penny's. Walked in there and didn't really like the place and walked out. So we went to the Peppermill and had an incredible breakfast, incredible service, really good. Then walked back through City Market. I did my resupply for the next leg of the journey. 5 days will be 120 miles, so I got 5 days worth. And then came into the Econo Lodge and checked in there. I was able to get my room, and then just started going through, you know, what you do on town day. I did laundry, took a shower, shaved, actually got a haircut, third haircut of the trip. Took care of all the things I needed to do, you know, dried out all my equipment and cleaned it. So that was the major stuff I needed to do. And then we joined Groot and Logman and Milo, the four of us, and we went downtown and we celebrated Logman's birthday. So that was really special.
Okay, well then,
No.
fair enough.
3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Logman. Happy birthday to you. Blow 'em out. Yay.
My birthday presents. I'll tell you, like, I was trying to, so I got a room last night and everything. Right? And he was fighting me on giving it to him last time.
Wow.
That was the weight of the socks.
You're definitely a
So two things I want to bring up. First thing, when I came into town, one of the viewers had left a party box at the Holiday Inn Express, and I went over there and I picked it up. I want to thank you, Grandpa Mike. You know, I said you didn't want a shout out, but I'm gonna give you one anyway, because it was just a great box. And all the people I just talked about are gonna make use of it today as we chill out and hopefully enjoy the pool and all the goodies that were in it, particularly the beer. I really do appreciate the beer. So thank you so much, Grandpa Mike, for doing that. That was very kind. And then I'd like to talk about a couple episodes ago, I did manage to go down the wrong trail and walk for a while. Hey, things happen. If you were to drive your car 3,000 miles across the United States on back roads, chances are at some point you'd take the wrong turn or you'd turn right or instead of left. I mean, it's just one of those things. And the same thing happens when you're hiking. I know I like to make fun of my navigation skills because I find that funny, but the truth is I grew up in a hardcore military family and I can't remember a time I didn't know how to read a topographic map. So yeah, I know how to read a map, I know how to use a compass, all that kind of stuff. But on a through hike, everything is a series of compromises. How much time do you spend on certain things? Because it's all about making the miles. And so the more time you're looking at the map is less miles you're doing. So you don't look at it as much. Sometimes you don't filter water. I mean, you risk it. Logman was talking about he'd rather use the iodine pills and keep moving because it takes time to filter water. Some people don't cook, they cold soak, or they don't even cold soak because it takes time to cook, and that's less miles on trail. So everything becomes a series of compromises, and navigation is also one of those. So once in a while, yeah, you might go down the wrong path, and because of my Far Out app wasn't working, because my phone wasn't working, it took a little bit more, but to do the navigation. And there were signs along that trail. In fact, talking to Logman about that juncture, he did the exact same thing, and his Far Out app works. But he got to that trail juncture, it was poorly marked, and he went the natural course, was like, yeah, this is the way you go, and he wound up going down the wrong trail for a while, just like I did, before he realized, yeah, he had to turn around and come back. And if you read Heather Anderson's book, Thirst, 2,600 Miles from Home, she was setting the fastest known time on the Pacific Crest Trail. And in a section of the PCT she had walked twice before, she took the wrong juncture. It's poorly marked. She walked all the way down the ridge before she realized her mistake, down to the trailhead, and saw the trailhead sign, had to come all the way back. And here's one of the greatest through hikers of all time, and setting an FKT, the fastest known time, and she went down the wrong trail. So things happen on the trail. So yeah, and I would have just laughed it off, to be honest with you, had it not been the fact that it affected my trail family because they waited for me, and it affected their hike that day. That really bothered me, that it did that. Otherwise, I would have laughed it off. But to be honest with you, if it happened to one of them, you know, I can't be upset at them too much, because if it happened to one of them, I would have waited for them as well. So yeah, you know, things like that. 3,000 miles on a trail, stuff happens. So for day 82, great day, really enjoyed it. I'll be taking a 0 tomorrow. I've got something really special lined up for 0 day. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. See you then.